Let's get one thing straight from the jump. The RAR Mantis 72V is not an electric bicycle. It has no pedals to speak of. This is a full-blown, lightweight electric motorcycle, or E-Moto, built to compete directly with giants like the Sur-Ron and Talaria. I've spent the last few weeks treating it like one, blasting up steep fire roads, hitting single track, and seeing just how much power this 72-volt system puts down. My first surprise? It feels less like a mountain bike with a motor and much more like a scaled-down dirt bike. Frame and build quality. The bike is built around a forged 6061 aluminum alloy frame. When you get hands-on with it, the build quality is impressive for its price point, which is right in the thick of the E-Moto market. The welds are clean, and the frame has a solid, rigid feel that inspires confidence when you're hitting berms hard. The 72-volt, 35-amp-hour Samsung battery is a massive 2,520 watt-hours. It's cleanly integrated into the down tube area and is fully removable with a key. This is a huge win for anyone who lives in an apartment or wants to charge the battery indoors. At around 165 pounds, this bike is no lightweight. You are not carrying this up a flight of stairs. But on the move, that weight is carried low and center, making the bike feel surprisingly planted and balanced. Power, handling, and real-world range. This is what you're here for. The 72-volt system is the Mantis's calling card, and the power delivery is serious. The motor, which peaks at over 9,000 watts, provides instant arm-yanking torque. It has multiple ride modes, but I spent most of my time in two. Eco mode, which tames the throttle response significantly. I found it perfect for navigating tight technical single track where precise control is more important than outright speed. Sport mode, this uncorks the full power. The acceleration is aggressive, and it will lift the front wheel with just a twist of the throttle. On open fire roads, I was hitting speeds over 50 miles per hour, and the bike felt surprisingly stable. Handling is a mix between a mountain bike and a dirt bike. The 19-inch Moto-style wheels and dedicated off-road tires provide way more grip than any mountain bike component. The bike loves to be leaned over in corners, and the suspension, an inverted front fork with 200 millimeters of travel and a rear monoshock, does a respectable job of soaking up high-speed chatter and medium-sized hits. It's not a full-on motocross suspension, but for fast trail riding, it's more than capable. And as for range, forget the 75-mile eco mode claims. In the real world, riding in sport mode and hitting hills hard, I was consistently getting between 20 and 25 miles of aggressive riding. That's about 2 to 3 hours of hard fun before I started looking for the truck. Drivetrain and Components. As I mentioned, this is a moped-style bike, so the concept of a traditional bicycle drivetrain doesn't apply. The motor drives the rear wheel via a robust chain and sprocket connected through an internal gearbox. This setup is simple, strong, and exactly what you want for this kind of high-torque application. The components that do matter are the ones that stop you. The Mantis is equipped with 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes on massive 203mm rotors. I was skeptical if they could handle 165 pounds plus a rider at 50 miles per hour, but they held up well. I did notice a little bit of brake fade on a very long, steep downhill fire road, but for most trail encounters, they provide strong, predictable stopping power. Limitations and trade-offs. The biggest limitation isn't the bike, it's the law. This is an electric motorcycle. You absolutely cannot ride this on bicycle trails, in bike lanes, or in most state and local parks. This machine is for private property or designated off-road vehicle areas only. Some specific models may be eligible for plating as a moped, but you must check your local laws. Second, the weight is substantial. While it feels balanced at speed, you feel all 165 pounds when you have to bulldog it through a tight uphill switchback, or worse, pick it up after a crash. And when that battery dies, you are pushing a 165-pound motorcycle home. There is no pedal of shame. The final verdict. So who is the 72V RAR Mantis for? Buy this bike if you want a high-performance, lightweight electric motorcycle for ripping up private trails, riding in ORV parks, or just having silent, torquey fun. It offers incredible power and solid build quality for a price that seriously challenges its main competitors. Skip this if you are looking for an e-bike to ride on mountain bike trails, commute to work, or get exercise. This is not a bicycle. It is a specialized off-road vehicle that is an absolute blast as long as you have a legal place to ride it.